viewers for growth and success. Thriving Women's mission is to inspire our viewers to thrive, not just survive. Let's take a moment and introduce your Thrive Tribe. Noah Ramos, investment coach from Atlanta, Georgia. Sabrina Protic, author and life coach from Tampa Bay, Florida. Stacy Pesaw, life coach from Palm Harbor, Florida. Gina Marie Casano, transformational coach from Bayville, New York. Whitney Hartford, social media influencer from Miami, Florida. Genesis Haycrick, workflow coach from Sarasota, Florida. Brianna Johnson, financial coach from Chicago, Illinois. Sylvia Camacho, financial coach from La Habra, California. Let's get ready to be empowered, and here's your Thrive Tribe. Thriving Women Talk is powered by the Trendsetters Mentor Group, an exclusive membership for mentorship on Facebook.
All right. Welcome and thank you for tuning in to Thriving Women Talk. My name is Gina Marie Casano, and I am streaming live with the Thrive Tribe. Our mission each week is to share stories with our Thrive Tribe and guests on enlightening topics and empower our viewers to thrive, not just survive, to become the best version of yourselves and ourselves. And so Thriving Women recognizes that we are living in unparalleled times with emotions and fear running high. And so we are here to help support you with that. And we hope that our show today gives you a moment of pause and we can connect for the next hour and share stories that provide comfort and peace. And so today, very exciting show. Today, our show begins with an empowering story of two entrepreneurial brothers that are 5 and 8 years old, in which they believe, and we believe, will put a smile on your face, love in your heart, and faith back in humanity. Meet kidpreneurs Triandos and Noah Thornton, founders of TNN Bow Ties from Atlanta, Georgia. And we will get a picture and show their video YouTube. Let's give it a moment.
Two young brothers in Georgia have become masters at making money and sharing their wealth with others. CBS's Mark Strassman introduces us.
I'm the CEO and founder, and Noah is the president, newly promoted.
Small businessman Triandos Thornton and his theatrical little brother Noah. They sell bow ties.
My idea was to motivate kids to see that style meets purpose.
You need to be in the moment and look good in the moment.
Yes.
Like you do right now.
Yes. Then you take the right side over left side.
The third grader started his bow tie company when he was 5. Annual sales today pushing $50,000.
And my plans for the future are gonna be like getting a bow tie store.
He's learned life skills
Look up, don't look down all the time.
any parent can appreciate.
If someone shakes your hand, shake firmly, of course, before COVID times.
Their parents help, but this is kid business.
So they're involved in the entire process.
If there's a disagreement about business, who wins, mom and dad or the CEO?
The CEO.
CEO wins.
But that's only when it comes to business, because the household rules are still mom and dad.
But wait, there's more.
So I run my own food and toy drive.
Profits help needy families. UPS donated a truckload of supplies. 2,000 bow tie drivers learned style meets purpose.
Will you give me a bow tie lesson?
Yes.
Okay, show me how to do it.
Okay.
Anyone wants what Triandos sells.
No, it's under, like this.
Bow ties give you superpowers of confidence.
Think we look good?
Yeah, I think we look good.
Mark Strassman, CBS News, McDonough, Georgia.
I mean, wow. These kids are fantastic. They're adorable and they're smart, right? In his interview, Triandos Thornton shared that he wanted to send a strong and important message when he started his own company just 3 years ago. And his mission, as he stated, is I want children to believe in themselves. I mean, what a concept at such a young age. This is what you're thinking. It's amazing. The 8-year-old built TNN bow ties and apparel with his 5-year-old brother Noah after he got the idea to sell bow ties from watching his comedian father tie his bow ties before doing their shows. So this kidpreneur and CEO uses the business to raise money for children who need food and toys. I wanted to help the children out there because I didn't want to see any of that happen to the children. Helping other people that are less fortunate than me, that's why I started my food and toy drive, he shared. And to date, it's $50,000. Did you hear that? $50,000 that these kids made. He also mentioned, I was watching a commercial on people who didn't have food. And I asked my mother, why are they crying? And his mom, Shauna Thornton, revealed that her son was determined to do something to help when she explained that everyone is not as fortunate as they are. And he said, his response, such a young age, I just get a kick out of this, I love it. That's not right, Mommy and Daddy, I want to do something about it. With the help of his family, Triandos then set up a food and toy drive named United Food Force just at the age of 5. Stacy, what are your thoughts about these young entrepreneurs and their focus on giving back at such a young age?
Oh, it's so inspiring. I mean, I was just chuckling through that video, and you know, he's very serious too. And I love the confidence and the fact that he's giving back. It's just amazing. Pushing 50,000 in annual sales. Wow. And he wants to have his own store in the future. And on top of that, he has a podcast. And like you mentioned, he runs his own food and toy drive that helps families in need. And then as we saw in the video, the UPS donated a truckload of supplies to his cause. Like, this is just, it's so inspiring. And I loved what he mentioned, the life learned, skills that his, any parent can appreciate, right? His parents should be so proud. It's look up, don't look down all the time. And he said, if someone shakes your hand, shake firmly. And he said, of course, before COVID. And the young entrepreneur he even pivoted during this whole time, right? He said that he has a big learning opportunity for him. He said, we learned different ways of using technology in our business. In fact, I saw a couple of his Facebook lives and he's doing some interviews and it's just absolutely adorable. You have to check it out. His mother revealed that her son's effort to help other kids have received attention across the nation. So they've had organizations out of New York and California asking him to speak about being a kidpreneur and demonstrations on how to tie a bow tie. I was watching him like, I don't even know how to tie a bow tie. Wow. Sabrina, I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this young boy's parents and giving back. And also you're going to be sharing some good news about the new book, The Top 25 Changemakers.
Yes. First of all, I think they're just adorable. They are some handsome, clean-cut boys. And I love seeing that. Hats off to their parents for supporting them in an initiative. I mean, that was a big initiative for the parents. It involves the parents' time too. But I do love the balance. The parents said, yes, they're entrepreneurs, but they're still our children. So rules still are on board at home. However, this is an example for us. We're living in certain, challenging times, unprecedented times. And, we could actually almost lose our balance as parents because we're so focused on the events at hand. Here, these parents are focusing on their children. And even during the pandemic, there's a segment on there that even with the pandemic, things have changed, but those boys are still right in there doing what they're doing, believing and supporting the community, assisting with people who are a little bit less fortunate. So hats off to them. I'm just really proud of them. Being a parent myself, I'm glad to see them do that. Speaking of challenging times, yes, I am a collaborating author of a book. I think they're going to show that, called The Top 25 Changemakers That Survive Challenging Times in the State of Florida. And just so you know, Florida was getting a bad rap with the pandemic. If people wonder why, the thought behind this was so much bad was coming out of Florida. And I talked to people in other states and they thought, well, what's going on? They were worried. They were actually worried about us here in Florida. And we wanted to show that you know, we're going on, we're moving on. Yes, a lot of us have had to pivot. I am one of them. And it was a very uncertain and it was a challenging time for me. So when I was offered an opportunity to participate in this book, I went all in because it's my opportunity to say, we have had some struggles. We have had some things happen. We're overcoming those things. And here's how we did it. So it's not a book of tragedy. It's not a downer. It's not depressing. It is a book of triumph. As I said, we went through trials, but this is how we overcame. These are our footprints. Come on in and follow us. The water's fine. You can do it too. So back to entrepreneurship. I'd like to hear more from Gina on these phenomenal young people and what they're doing with their entrepreneur programs.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we hope that this empowering story about Triendos and his brother Noah brought a smile to your face and provides hope and encouragement for our next generation of leaders, because that's what's coming. They are leaders and they're showing us loud and clear. Today we have an enlightening show for our viewers. Last week, we started the conversation on the value of creating vision boards, and today we will continue that conversation with Genesis and Brianna. We had a brief interview with our co-hosts, but we did not have enough time to complete it. So when we return from our sponsor break, we'll continue our interview so you can get to know the Thrive Tribe.
I'm Triendos Thornton. I'm founder and president of T&M Bow Ties and Apparel. I am out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I am 8 years old. The name of my business is T&M Bow Ties and Apparel, where style meets purpose. The T is for my name, which is Triendos, and the N is for my brother's name, which is Noah. I was inspired by my father, who loves bow ties. Bow ties inspired my business because bow ties look good on people. My family and friends support my business, and also some people I don't know support my business. My ultimate goal is to show kids dress up for success. My advice for kids out there are keep pushing and don't let nobody get in your way. Kids out there, you can be whatever you want to be. For more information, go to tnmbowties.com. Shop with us.
Thriving Women Life Strategies is powered by Women Entrepreneurial Empowerment, commonly called WEE. The organization mission is empowering women entrepreneurs through a platform of visibility, education, and strategic growth and development within the networking arena. Their doors are open to women of all ages, millennials, new startups, small business, and those needing a boost. If you are committed to excellence and you want to know more about WEE platform, message founder Sabrina Protic on Facebook or email her at www.agelesstechniques.com. Back to Thriving Women Talk.
Welcome back to Thriving Women Talk. And as always, we appreciate you joining the Thrive Tribe every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We call ourselves the Thrive Tribe because we are a tribe of 8 women entrepreneurs from diverse ethnic backgrounds and regions around the United States with common passions of coaching, mentoring, and empowering people. What makes our show unique is that our conversations are non-political. They're not about religious. It's not gossip. And this permits us the opportunity to have conversations that enlighten and engage and empower and encourage our viewers to actually thrive each day. And so today we're going to get to know our youngest co-host, Whitney Hartford, a Floridian and founder of Momming Like a Boss, located on YouTube. Hi, Whitney.
Hey.
Hi. Whitney, can you describe your personality in 3 words and why?
Absolutely. So I'm a goal boss because I'm always working towards my personal achievements. I'm inspired. That's definitely one of my personality traits because I get inspired to inspire others. and I'm a dreamer. I enjoy living life. I love fashion, and I love dressing up. It makes me feel good, makes me love pretty, and I have so many visions and things that I want for myself in my life. So dreaming is something that helps me implement my goals.
Nice. Yeah, it's really important to have dreams, right? Otherwise, where are we going? What inspired you to start your Facebook Live, Mom and Like a Boss, and what is your true passion?
Well, passion in all things, or progress in all things, is my passion. I decided to share my life experiences and goals to empower and inspire women all over the world. Being a mother certainly doesn't come with a manual. Getting through some challenges in life, such as IVF and a twin pregnancy, which was high risk, while working full time, showed me how strong I really was. As a mother of a 9-year-old and twins, I understand life happens, and sharing with women that we have a purpose and we can fulfill that purpose with our children and be role models for them is what empowers me to share my experiences with everyone. And hopefully it'll inspire others to be strong enough to get through, challenges and stuff like that, and really empower themselves to be the best version of themselves.
I love it. And yeah, a mother of twins, that's a challenge just in itself.
Yes.
I have twins all in my family, nieces and nephews. So I not mine, but theirs. So thank you for sharing that. So why are you excited about Thriving Women Talk, and how has the show empowered you to thrive?
Well, I'm so excited about the opportunity of even being a co-host on the show, just because it empowers me to kind of step out of my comfort zone. This is the first time I've ever been able to have an opportunity to do something like this with great women around me, surrounding me. We have 8 beautiful women on the show, like that come from different backgrounds, sharing their stories, information, and not only bringing awareness, but providing resources to women all over the world to thrive. And that's really what empowers me and inspires me to like and really enjoy being a co-host on the show.
Wonderful. I love it. I mean, we are stronger together, right? To lift each other and support each other, and to just have that circle, right? And then take that and bring it out to others across the globe. That's really what we're doing. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Whitney.
Thank you.
Now we're going to bring on Brianna Johnson. Hi, Brianna.
Okay, I was on mute. Hi.
Hi. Brianna is a financial coach from Chicago, Illinois. Brianna, can you describe yourself in 3 words and why?
I sure can. 1, I would describe myself as a creator. 2 is driven, and then 3 would be relentless. I describe myself as a creator because I really, really enjoy creating the life that I desire. And I really, really feel like everyone is a creator of their life. They just have to pick up that paintbrush to basically draw out whatever it is that they want and have that imagination to do so. I would say that I'm relentless because I do not stop until I actually accomplish something, if that's something that I want to do. And there's nothing that can really get in the way when I'm like dead focused on something. And then of course, I'm really, really driven. I'm driven in a sense to inspire others and just be a fine example for others that basically you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And the fact that I have a lot of people, especially my family, my younger siblings that look up to me, with me being the oldest, that definitely fuels my fire to stay driven.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love what you said about paint the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Picture, right. You get to, what I get from that is we get to create what we want in life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
We have to have that vision.
Yeah, absolutely. And the
courage. Can you share why you're excited about your business of financial education? Why is that important to you?
Oh my goodness. It's so important to me because I have a background of fashion and in the fashion industry. And it's like, that's great to be in that industry, to look great on the exterior, but you will also want to match that with intelligence and financial literacy. And I feel like our community is greatly underserved when it comes to financial services and education. So for me to be able to step up to the plate, to not only just educate myself and my community and actually make a difference, that just really, really ignites my fire. And that's why I'm excited about my business.
I love that. And, now, especially during these times where so many people are struggling even more.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah, we're definitely needed. So, yeah.
Love the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
So would you say your friends watch the show, and why are you excited about being a co-host here with Thriving Women?
Well, I'm not exactly sure if my friends watch the show as of yet, but I'm pretty sure as time progresses, they definitely will. It's almost just like your warm market, just with anything. Sometimes you don't get the support of your close friends and family members right off the bat. But I'm excited to be a co-host because I feed off of other powerful women's energy. And I just love to collaborate. I believe in collaboration over competition. So I'm just really excited. And I don't like to be the smartest person in the room, because if you are the smartest person and the wisest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. So I'm excited to be around people from all walks of life and all over the world. So I appreciate you guys.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And collaboration. I'm big on collaboration myself. I feel like it's fun and it's exciting and you get to learn from each other. It's not like you don't have to do it alone. We don't have to be the smartest, right? If we're the smartest in the room, we're not learning from others. Like, spend time with people that we look up to and we want to be part of. So, yeah.
And I definitely lead my team as well. So I take notes from, everywhere that I'm receiving mentorship from, so that I can pour into my team, so that I can continue to add value. So I definitely appreciate it.
Nice. All right. In your opinion, what makes this show different from other podcasts, Facebook, YouTube shows? And then what inspires you the most about your fellow co-hosts?
Well, I think that it's always a variety of different topics, and I'm always in awe, like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love this topic. And it's not, like you guys mentioned before, it's not gossip or, just a lot of chitty chat. It's actual value where you don't have to close your ears and cringe at things. So that's what I feel like sets us apart from other TV shows and podcasts and things of that nature. It's the education and value piece.
Yeah. Real conversation. Conversation, things that are important and inspiring stories, right? It's not just, we don't want to just talk about the problems and the challenges. We want to talk about how things are being improved and bring out people who are making a difference. Really encourage and enlighten, right? Isn't that what it's all about?
Yep. Good news, because we already got enough bad.
Yeah. I think we got a picture of you with there you go. Some of are they your friends?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's your vision? Yeah, the vision with a view. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Last year.
Just wanted to bring that up there for you. All right. Thank you so much. So glad that you're here and a part of our tribe for sure. Next, we're going to bring up Sylvia Camacho. So let's bring in Sylvia. Get to know her a little bit. Hello. Hi, Sylvia.
Hello, Gina. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
Right.
Sylvia Camacho is a financial coach from California. And Sylvia, we would love for you to share your answers in Spanish and English with our viewers, if you wouldn't mind. So can you describe yourself in 3 words and why?
And why? Okay. I am a hardworking woman, humble and strong. Hardworking because I migrated from Mexico when I was 12 years old. So I want to show the people that they're always like looking, my nieces, that you can do it. We're in a state of opportunities, and we can be on the top of the mountain and grow. Humble, because I learned to appreciate things. Coming from the bottom where you have to share an orange and share a cookie, I just appreciate what I have now. Strong. I'm a strong-minded. I don't fall for little things. If you tell me, Sylvia, you cannot do it, I found a way to figure it out and get it done.
Love it.
Soy una mujer trabajadora, humilde y fuerte. Trabajadora porque emigré de México cuando tenía 12 años y tengo personas que me miran y quiero que sean ellas como yo o en un futuro y que estamos en un lugar de oportunidades. Humilde porque aprecio lo que tengo, sé lo que no es tener y sé que es tener que compartir una naranja, una galleta, un dulce. Aprecio lo que tengo. Fuerte. Tengo una mente fuerte. Si tú me dices, Silvia, no lo puedes hacer, claro que lo puedo hacer. Next question.
Thank you for letting me know you were done.
Sorry.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing it in both Spanish and English. I think that will be helpful. How is Thriving Women Talk empowering the Latino community, and why do you think that it is?
I think it will help them to step out of their comfort zone. I can put myself as an example that I'm a woman and that my primary language is not English, and that they can do it. If I can do it, they can do it. It's just a matter of stepping out of the comfort zone and just get it done.
You know, I'm sorry, go ahead, you are speaking.
¿Qué es lo que este programa me ha ayudado a mí y puede ayudar a ustedes que tienen que salir de su zona de confort? Yo siendo una mujer que mi primer lenguaje no es inglés, ustedes también lo pueden hacer. Solamente es cuestión de perseverancia y salir de la zona de confort.
Stepping out of your comfort zone. Stretching out of your comfort zone, that's when growth actually happens, right? So yes. I love that. How has being a co-host on the show empowered you to thrive in business?
I became more confident. I be able to have my better speech, because at the beginning, if I go back 6 months ago, I was not that confident as I am right now. It's just, I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting each other. Thank you for always being there for one another. I know we are in different parts of the country, but it's like, I feel your energy right now. I feel like we're part of a big family. And even though we don't see each other often, every time that I see you, even on the camera, I feel you like you're right here.
Yeah.
¿Qué ha sido este programa para mí en estos últimos meses? He crecido, he sido una mujer más confidente, puedo hablar mejor. Si ustedes me hubieran visto, me ven 6 meses atrás, no es lo mismo de la persona que está ahorita hablando enfrente de ustedes. Para mí este grupo de mujeres es como mi familia y siento su energía, aunque no estemos cerca en un mismo cuarto, pero estamos lejos, siento su energía. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. It's always a pleasure. And now we're going to take a sponsor break, and when we come back, we're going to begin the conversation, really a continuation from last week, the power of vision boards.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everyone, it's Yanis here, and in this video we will explore what is a vision board. Let's take a look at one of the most powerful visualization tools available out there that you can use for motivation and inspiration to achieve your goals. If this is your first time on this channel, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates on my latest videos about time management and productivity. A vision board is a visualization tool that refers to a board with a collection of words, pictures, and images that represent your goals and dreams. Vision board enables you to strengthen the connection between your current situation and things that you want to achieve. It's one thing to think about what you want to achieve, but vision board can take your intentions to the whole new level. A vision board serves as motivation and inspiration that you will need to work daily towards your biggest goals. You can create a vision board for your yearly goals, or it can be created for your ultimate goals in your life that you plan to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years. Here are the steps to create your own unique vision board that will help you to visualize and achieve your goals. First, make a list of your goals. This can be a car that you want to drive, a skills that you want to learn, or house that you want to live in. Second, search. The next step is to search for images that represent your goals. This can be from magazines or images found on Google. Third, create the board. Cut out the elements from the gathered pictures and arrange them on your vision board. Fourth, location. Place your vision board somewhere where you'll be able to see it on a daily basis. And that is how you create a vision board that will motivate you to work hard every day in order to achieve your goals. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I was able to give you a quick summary of what vision board is and how to create one for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could press the like button, as this will help the video reach more people and spread the message.
For more episodes of the Thriving Women Talk Show, visit the Mindshift Coaching Services YouTube channel and subscribe. Experience the shift in transformational coaching through Mindshift Coaching Services. Our expertise is in mindset, habit, and behavior change, providing total support and accountability. Together, we will transform your pain into power using transformational coaching method techniques to guide you towards creating a clear vision and purpose while aligning your actions with your goals. To learn more, visit mindshiftcoaching.com. Now, back to Thriving Women.
Well, yes, I unmuted myself. Welcome back to Thriving Women Talk, and we're going to talk about vision boards. And you know, there's 50% of adults in the United States that make New Year's resolutions. Fewer of them, more than at least 10% of them or more, they kind of give up on them in a few months. So why is that? So giving up on New Year's resolutions is related to a few things. First of all, breaking old habits. Those are hard, especially if they've been habits that you've had for years and years. Maybe focusing on a specific outcome, like I gotta lose exactly 30 pounds, you know, rather than just being on a weight loss program, or just having problems with your purpose, just really not identifying what your purpose is. Also, we've got a new thing in the mix, the uncertainty of COVID-19 now, and how that may make things difficult or even prioritizing our New Year's resolutions or goals. So this year, we want you to have a fighting chance at your goals. You can increase your chances of achieving your New Year's resolutions by setting realistic and achievable goals, maybe getting on a process of goal achievement that will help you form new habits. Remember the difficulty in resolving old habits, as well as following other steps to success. Do you feel excited about making your New Year's resolution on January 1st? That's the year, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. We all get excited, but then you find yourself kind of, the enthusiasm drops down, and well, before you know it, March is here and you haven't done a thing towards your New Year's resolutions. So if that's the case, we're gonna bring you some help today. We have the solution, vision boards. One of our co-hosts, Brianna and Genesis, they're going to share with you their vision board. Their coaches are vision board coaches, and they're going to share with you their success on the vision board process. So what we want to do is we want to go with, I'm going to share some screens here, and I've lost my screen. Okay, there we go. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hey, so we want to go with Genesis. You shared a Facebook Live on how to create vision boards on vision boards. Can you start the conversation on how to create the vision board? And then we'll go to Brianna on how she's hosting a vision board party.
Absolutely. Thank you for bringing me on. I'm so excited to be here today. And I absolutely love this topic. This topic is near and dear to my heart. So I have a plethora of information on how we can get started here and use our imagination to the best of our ability. And, you know, that's the basis of this, is to be able to use your imagination to anticipate and expect that which seems impossible. And so many of us are scared to dare to think that way. And so I want to challenge any of you that are watching and listening in today to think about the things that potentially seem impossible to you and put those down on your board. If those seem like there's something that are very, very important to you, you are yearning to have that a part of your life, to be able to achieve those results in this lifetime, then I want to encourage you to put it down on paper. And so one of the great things that we can do to start off this process is to literally take a blank sheet of paper and to imagine what it would be like to achieve all of those really great things. And I could go into this for hours, but to kind of shorten it a little bit, I want you to just imagine yourself a year from now, after you've created this vision board, and you are at a New Year's party and you are celebrating all of these achievements. And you are describing in depth, in detail, all of the things that you've been able to accomplish over the course of this last year. And I want to encourage you to feel that sensation, feel those emotions of what does that make your overall being feel like? How are you expressing yourself? What are the people doing as they're reacting to all of your successes? That visualization helps you to really get clear on what you ultimately are desiring, what you ultimately want to come to fruition. So there's 5 components of this and very important aspects of vision board development. So the way that I do my vision board every single year is I look at what is the center, what is the focus of my vision board for this year, 2021. So for me, and this is always my center, I don't change this, it's God, and everything revolves around that. All of my different activities, all the things that are all encompassing of that. I want to make sure that those are incorporated within, around that center. The second part of this is to look at our aspirations. So as we have our aspirations at the forefront of our life, we can define how we want that to look. So for example, this year, I would like to be able to be on a TED Talk. And so I have a picture of that. I have a picture of me speaking directly to that logo on my vision board. And I think here in a few minutes, you're going to get to see that. But actually being able to show yourself what this looks like. How can I visualize myself in this activity? And what am I aspiring to? The third component is the activity itself. So whether it's working out, being physically fit, speaking, coaching, whatever that is for you this year, put a picture of yourself in that activity. And even if you're not completely doing that yet, it might be just a picture of you running, you can put a time next to that picture. You can put a goal next to that picture so that you are actually visualizing yourself in that moment, in that element, being there. The next part of it is getting those words together with what you're ultimately trying to achieve. So the words are powerful. The types of words that you use in your vision board are going to signify the direct result, the direct goal that you're trying to achieve. It's important not to just have pictures, but rather to signify, what does this picture directly indicate to me? What kind of result do I require in order to achieve that goal? Okay. And then the last part of this is finding the ability to be able to be free in all of these processes and remembering that none of this defines who you are as a person. And remembering that productivity levels, that successes, that goals are not you directly, but rather remembering that you are a gift in being here. So the quality moments that make you who you are very significant. And so that aspect is family time, the way that you communicate with others, those relationships. How does that affect this vision board? And what pictures do you have of those that you'd like to have deeper relationships? And what would you ultimately like to see? I know for myself, I would love to be able to have a smooth day with my girls when they're here with me, when I'm working. And so I put a picture of us together, working hand in hand, side by side, happily. And though that's not realistic to have it like that every single day, that's ideally what I'd like to see. So I'm going to put a picture of that and visualize that ideal day. So you can create your vision board as specific and directive as you choose. And I feel that the more that you do that, the more clear you're going to be in order to define those specific action steps to get there.
Thank you so much, Genesis. And we had a little picture that I think you must have done a vision board party, or yes. So you do cover that. Yeah, there you are. So you did.
And I have it right here just in case.
Nice. Thank you so much for going into that in detail. We're going to move to Brianna. Brianna, she hosted a vision board party. And Brianna, tell us about that. Your success for that, the planning, and just kind of walk us through that.
Yeah, so this is my third annual vision board event or soiree. I call it Vision with a View because for the last 2 years, I've been hosting my events at very luxurious places that are at the top of the buildings in downtown Chicago so that people can actually visualize whatever it is that they're trying to manifest, because if you can see it, you can definitely seize it. So when it comes to planning, my whole goal is, because I am a creator and I've been practicing manifestation unintentionally, but once I found out about manifestation and the secret and gotten really, really good at it, because I've manifested almost everything in my life to where I'm currently living, to where I'm going to be moving on Saturday. I'm super excited about that because that was a picture on my phone for a while, from the car that I'm driving all the way down to how much money I'm making. It all went into relation with what she was just talking about as far as actually feeling it. Before I even owned my dream car, I went to go test drive it. I really sucked it in and like made myself realize how it would actually feel. So I want to share with other individuals and basically just show them, you know, what I've learned and what I've taught myself, and just to be able to provide other people with that opportunity so that they can break that mindset of that limit, those limits. So it's just about educating and paying it forward for me.
I like it, the fact that you actually step into your vision board. Like you said, you just went and actually got in that car and you got a feel for it. So you took it from paper to real world. Yep. And so having that experience, what would you say about the process of vision boards? Would you say they're very effective?
I would say they're 100%. That's just a tool. You really have to utilize your belief system with the vision board, because our subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality, what's real and what's not real. So you have to constantly feed yourself and talk to yourself, give yourself affirmations. Like another tool that I use is I have these little affirmation cards, and it's about 30 things. And I write down the things that I'm grateful for, even though I just act as if it already exists. So one of them is, you know, I'm grateful to be able to travel the world with my husband. I am not married, but I am putting it out there so that, because that's something that I want. Another affirmation is I am so grateful for the millions and millions that are in my bank account. I don't have millions in my bank account yet, but when I'm doing these affirmations, I close my eyes, I sit on my mat and just really, really put myself in a zone to where as though I feel it, I see it, I'm grateful for it. And people have to really understand that the universe is very, very much like when you go through a drive-through to order food. put your order in. The universe has no choice but to give you what it is that you order, but you have to believe. So yeah, that's my take.
Thank you so much. And I love the passion that you have for it. I want to thank you and Genesis for sharing the hows and the whys on these dream boards and vision boards. As a matter of fact, Jack Cranfield is the one that came up with the idea of the vision board, also known as dream board. So we want to give him some kudos on that. We're going to go to station break. When we come back, we're going to actually look at some vision boards.
All right, see you.
Hello, we got Gina.
Yes. Welcome back to Thriving Women Talk. We have discussed the what, the why, and the how of vision boards. And now we're going to share with you our own personal vision boards and what they mean to us. The purpose is to encourage and empower you to envision the life of your future, of the future in the present, to feel into it, to really have a vision and a purpose. What do you want to experience? What do you want to have? What do you want to achieve personally and professionally? And then really feeling into what it was like to what it will be like to have that. So let's start with our first vision board. Whitney. Whitney, can you share what your vision board is and how it inspired you and what it's inspiring you to accomplish this year?
Absolutely. I think they're gonna show it so that way I can kind of walk everybody through it. But this is not just my 2021 vision board. This is kind of an existing vision board for the next couple of years, just because, you know, it takes time to build up. So I put that I wanted to try to look into getting a bigger house. You know, we have a family of 5, a cat and a dog. So we're always looking to have a little bit of extra room in the house, and also traveling. I love traveling. One of my favorite places I wanted to go to and dream about is going to Egypt, just because so much history, it's so beautiful. There's so much knowledge behind it. So that was another one of the things that I put on my vision board for the next, 2 years. This year, though, is Momming It Like a Boss. As you can tell, I have my workout gear. I have my identity theft protection services. I have my mindfulness, inspiring women, but also being mindful of those around me. That's something that I really want to practice this year. And also my views on religion, which, that's sidetracked, and also digital marketing. I wouldn't have thought a couple years ago that's something that I would get into, but I really like being creative, and I would love to do that now that everything's online, and take it and run with it. So that's my vision for 2021, is the digital marketing and the Momming It Like a Boss, to get others out there being able to do something they want to do and be a mompreneur.
I love it. Love it. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's bring up Stacy. Stacy Pisal. There you are. Hi.
Hi.
Will you share your vision board and the inspiration around that, what you want to accomplish this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm creating this one that they're going to be showing here today. And this one is all about representing my values, my core values, and my beliefs. And I wanted to create that one as my starting ground. And then I'm going to create another one to actually dive deeper, because I'm actually going to a vision board retreat this weekend. But this one, it represents, I have family. It's a little bit squished, so I don't know if you can see it very well, but representing my new family here. So spending the quality time with family, and with doing date nights, my vision with my business, and the abundance mentality here. And at the core, I've got health, and there's just some really beautiful pictures of outdoors. I love to bike and to boat and to do some gardening and hiking. So I really wanted to put those in there, because sometimes when we're inside and we're working all the time, like, we need to keep that motivation of, let's get back and reconnect with nature. So that's what I wanted to really infuse this vision board with.
I love it. I love it. And I can't wait to see what's next. Very nice. Wonderful. Let's hear from Genesis. Hi, Genesis.
Hi.
Let's share your vision board and the inspiration around it.
All right.
Bring it up. It's coming. There we go.
Right. So I wanted to get really, really intentional this year. I know for a lot of us, our 2020 vision boards probably didn't play out quite exactly as we had hoped. But what I learned from that is that even if we don't accomplish it that year, that it's still at the forefront of our vision, and it can be then brought into that next year, and it can be that much more of a determining factor of making it a priority in our life. So I got really clear on exactly what I wanted. So I was very specific about my health goals. You can see my 5K time, how much I want to weigh, my level of commitment to my family. I always want to be committed and having that quality time with family. That's so very important to me. And then what does an ideal day look like? As I'd mentioned before, I like having pictures of the children working hand in hand with me, because that's what I coach people so much on, is that life balance and helping them to understand that it is possible to have a balance, but we need to prioritize, and we need to make certain things, specific goals at different times, depending on what it is that we're going through. I think it's always important to have words that directly reflect where we want to be. And so I felt like that this was an all-encompassing way to show my biggest goals, my TED Talk that I'm going to be on, being on the Hallmark Channel, and just, being there every step of the way and having it there so I can see it every day.
And that's the key, right? Is looking at it. So you create this vision, right, with purpose and intention, and then looking at every day so you keep your focus going. Keep your focus on what you want without the distractions of life, relationships, family, business, world stuff, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Let's bring up Brianna and hear from her. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Tell us a little bit about it. Let's hear.
Okay, so for my vision board, as you guys can see, I want to just stay on top of the leaders board. I want to be a part of Forbes, and it's so crazy that I've actually connected with a young lady that's in Forbes, and she told me that if they have an event this year and the pandemic kind of lets up, that I can get a pass to go with her because she can bring a guest. So that's crazy. I love to vacation, so I definitely want to vacation more, continue to rise and raise the bar, not only for myself, but for those around me, to supply inspiration. And then I definitely want to be one of the world's most successful women entrepreneurs and just really, really thrive and change lives. So that is part of my vision, because this is literally a vision box. So it's not a board. Actually, I have it right here. This is just part of it. And then I have things inside of it as well. So yeah.
I love the creativity.
Thank you.
Yeah. So there's stuff in there?
Yeah, there's stuff in there. Like I have Oprah Winfrey inside. It's a bunch of different things inside of, and then also like a crystal also to attract abundance. So yeah.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Let's bring up Sabrina.
Hello, let's just see this board. Okay, so my vision board is all about the things I'm missing right now since I'm sheltering in place. And I use actual family photos because I miss my family with the pandemic. And so for 2021, I want to get back to that. So I want to get back to enjoying a meal out. There's my food in the upper right. That was a restaurant in Miami, which is really fantastic. Having some fun time with some girlfriends, dancing, going out dancing with my husband, spending some family time with my daughter and my grandbabies, taking control of my financial services business as a financial coach. That's something I started this year. Well, actually 6 months ago. And that's a big part of my 2021. And also I have something new coming up. I'm into the whole anti-aging space, and I have something called the Sharper Woman. So you'll be seeing a newsletter come out about that, because she lives longer, younger, stronger, and smarter. And I will be dropping those little jewels this year. So those are my 2021 goals, all about just getting back to that warm, fuzzy, and feeling good with the people that matter in my life.
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah, it's one of those years, right?
Feel good.
Connectedness, we're missing so much. So to put that in the vision, it's really very cool. You don't see that too often. So thank you. All right. I will share what I put together. Great. Okay, so this is a little bit about what you were saying. It's really about more of the personal things that I'm looking for and yearning for and continuing in. And like I have some quotes, like on the right-hand side, there is a little bit about business, and I'm focusing on collaboration. And I've got a couple of different things going on. And this is a carryover from 2020, which just started to flourish, right? So here we are, there's the Thriving Women. Then there's this new business that I'm creating, that I've created with some of these coaches, and another talk show. Like I've got things going on. And so I want to be very intentional. I want to be open. Under the openness, I don't know if you could see it, it says life is not is a journey, and it's not a destination, right? And so that's where my openness comes from. And like just being open to what is possible, opportunities that come. So I have a vision and I have a purpose, and it's not a rigid structure, right? So when there are opportunities that are presented, I am open to considering going with the flow on something else. Laughter, really important to me, right? So you'll see the little sign. I think if you could put that back on for a moment, it says, oh, come on, admit it. You know, life without me would be boring, right? So I just want to, I want to bring laughter in. I want to remember that, yes, there are stressful times, and there are things that are important that I'm working on in my business, and I have priorities. And a part of that is having enjoyment and laughter, right? So that's a part of it. Deep conversations, relationships, building deep and meaningful conversations and relationships with the right people are a high value to me. And the Bijou 141 that's what I had designed for the new house that I had purchased in Vermont, because the vision of that house, if you remember, we talked about it a while ago, was to have the family come and connect and have a place to really just enjoy each other outside of the daily grind of work, life stressors, right? So this is all about like connection, relationships, openness, self-care, and all of that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. And again, it speaks so much to who you are, Gina. I love that whole self-care. And, I don't think we heard too much of that today in the vision board. So thank you for sharing that. I think we've got Sylvia, correct?
Yeah, you're on mute.
Let's hear your vision board, Sylvia.
I can show you my vision board from my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, it's there. Okay. Yes. So on the right-hand side, I vision myself driving that blue car. Like Brianna said, it's just like picture it in a matter of you feel it like I'm already driving it. The picture below is the money that I need to be making, $274 a day to be able to accomplish my 6 figures a year. The bottom, the winning circle, that's the ring that I want to obtain this year for with Capital Choice. The salad, I want to start eating healthier. No more tortillas. It is my time. One of the best books I have read. I love reading, so I put my book right there. The next picture is me holding some dumbbells, exercising in the park. I'm a girl boss. And then you guys, my family, thriving woman. And I have my picture with my hands up because the sky is the limit and anything that you want is the best thing. The picture above is with Diconar receiving my trophy and my ring. I'm working with Capital Choice, my house, and I'm ready for abundance. I want to travel to Hawaii. I want to see those beautiful watermarks. I love the water. The other picture is me. I love nature and I love to be close to water and my favorite lily plants. So, yeah.
Nice. I love it. The water, it's nourishing. It's nourishing for our soul.
Yeah, so relaxing.
So wonderful. Let's bring on Sabrina.
Beautiful, Sylvia. Thank you so much, Gina. We've had an empowering show today, and as usual, we want to have Sylvia give us a close in Spanish.
Yes, I will. Bienvenido al podcast Hablando con Mujeres Prósperas. Este podcast está diseñado para alentarle, equiparle y capacitarle para el crecimiento y el éxito. El podcast Hablando con Mujeres Prósperas está afiliado a Trendsetter Mentor Group, una membresía exclusiva para mentoría. Gracias por sintonizar nuestra segunda temporada con Mujeres Prósperas. Estamos en vivo con la tribu que triunfa. Nuestra misión cada semana es conversar con nuestra tribu y nuestros oyentes. Estamos todos viviendo unas vidas paralelas con esta pandemia, pero estamos aquí, gracias a Dios. Estamos muy contentas de introducir a ustedes dos hermanos, 5 y 8 años, de la ciudad de Atlanta, Georgia, que quieren mandar un mensaje. Este mensaje quiere decir que los niños crean en ellos y crearon el TNN, corbata de moño, después de mirar a su papá cómo se lo abrochaba. La corbata de moño recauda dinero para ayudar a personas que lo necesitan con comida y juguetes. Nos llamamos la tribu que triunfa porque somos 8 mujeres de diferentes nacionalidades y diferentes partes de Estados Unidos con la misma misión de empoderar. Nuestras anfitrionas, Sabrina, Brianna y Genesis, hablaron de la importancia de hacer un tablero de visión. La semana pasada empezamos con nuestro tema candente, resoluciones de año nuevo. Por menos del 10% de las personas no mantienen sus objetivos, lo que quieren realizar, pero si nos lo ponemos en plan en un tablero de visión, lo podemos hacer. Genesis habló algo muy importante, que no tengamos miedo al hacer un tablero y visualizar lo que uno quiere. Ella habló de 5 componentes: cuál es el centro de enfoque, aspiraciones, cómo nos visualizamos nosotros, la actividad que quieres hacer. Por ejemplo, si quieres perder peso, con comida saludable, tomar agua, salir a caminar. También el poder de las palabras es algo muy poderoso, porque uno puede ser libre y puede hacer lo que uno quiera. Brianna también nos habló de que está celebrando su 3er año de hacer fiestas de un tablero de visión y qué es lo que uno manifiesta y sentir lo que quieres para lograr tus objetivos. Y hace ella también otra cosa que me gustó bastante, es de que hace notas y afírmalo como si ya lo estás teniendo. Como ella dio un ejemplo: quiero viajar con mi esposo por todo el mundo. Ella es una joven y todavía no está casada. Creo que voy a seguir su ejemplo. Voy a comprarme mis notitas para hacerme yo también mis notas. Y nuevamente les quiero dar las gracias por estar aquí con nosotros, por emprender este viaje y escuchar Hablando con Mujeres Prósperas, traído a ustedes por Trendsetter Mentor Group. Que tengan un excelente día. Regresamos contigo, Sabrina.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. We so enjoy that when you do that. Thank you for summing it up. As I said, we've had a very empowering show. Maybe we can bring all of our co-hosts on. Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank all of you. This has been a great show. Thank you for sharing your vision boards. Thank you for sharing your passion and your mission for Why Thriving Women Talk, for sharing your journeys, for teaching us how to do vision boards, for offering vision board parties. We want to thank all of you. And thank Stacy Peasaw, Gina Marie Fasano, Genesis Hay Creek, Sylvia Camacho, Whitney Harford, and Brianna Johnson. Special thank you always to our producer, Daryl A. Johnson, and our engineer and CEO of SIBN Network. Tune in next week for another empowering show with Thriving Women Talk. And also tune in every Wednesday at 8 a.m. for our sister show called Uncomfortable Conversation with our host, Ricky Burney, and he will also be interviewing Julian Keys. So that ought to be a powerful show. And tomorrow's topic is going to be on white rage. Ooh, talk about uncomfortable conversation. Tune in. Again, we want to thank you for joining us. We will see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.